Welcome back to Walsall Fan TV. Walsall couldn't do it today. Salford coming out 2-1 victorious. Returning the opposite score from October when we beat them 2-1. So fair's fair, I suppose. Walsall made one change with Devant Rodney starting instead of George Miller. But Walsall, the plan started to go wrong from the start. I think 5 minutes in, Donovan Daniels off injured. And Rolling came on, Rolling Mayonnaise, our rolling guy. And by all accounts, Lee was the man in the ground today. He had a good game, to be honest. Walsall, strangely, moved away from the 3-5-2 and went 4-1-4-1. And I think that was to combat Salford. And it nullified a lot of their attack. But it also nullified our threat as well, with Rodney playing on his own up front. He did run about, similar to George Miller, but without the support, didn't really create enough. Rowling, though, he was the man to put Walsall in the lead. We had a free kick from Earing that was headed across by Manny Month, and Rolling got the touch. So that put Walsall ahead. But Salford managed to pull level just before half-time, 1-1. And then just before half-time, Walsall had a chance and Labadie headed wide. If Walsall had gone in 2-1, it could have been all different. Walsall, more tired performance really from what Lee's been saying. And Salford's winner came in dubious circumstances. Kinsella had slid in, made a clean challenge, but then while he was on the floor, the ball was pretty much kicked at him, and it was adjudged to have hit his hand when he was on the ground. But so that was a bit of a harsh one, but I suppose if it had been given to us, we'd have been cheering, I suppose.
Come on, Jack! Come on, Jack! Come on, Jack! Come on, Jackie, run!
Well, so that's the unbeaten run coming to an end. But what does this game tell us about what's in Mike Flynn's head? We did a video which you may have seen when we looked at the squad analysis, and we looked at certain players, whether they're going to be with us next season. 4-1-4-1. Again, Brendan Kiernan didn't feature at all in the game. So it certainly looks like he's frozen out. Playing with four at the back and having Shade at left back tells us Stephen Ward is on the way, which is what we sort of, in our analysis video with Darren Fellers and Lee Reynolds, that sort of that was an easy conclusion for that one. One of the more contentious we discussed was Holden and Tomlin. Which one of those is likely to stay, if both or if any? Tomlin came on today, but just didn't quite come off for him. Miller came on for Rodney as we were chasing the game, trying to get a goal, but it just didn't quite work. Why we went to 4-1-4-1, which is quite close to our 4-2-3-1, I suppose. Why we went to that and away from our 3-5-2, I don't know. But still, we're into the territory now of we're starting to run down the games, and I really am expecting more of the fringe players to get game time. But as we've just said, Brendan Kiernan not getting a sniff again today, and he's not really had a kick since Mike Flynn's arrived, so he obviously doesn't fancy him much. Unless his surprise inclusion is going to come in the next few games. I thought Brendan Keenan had done okay for us. But in the squad analysis video, as I say, the general consensus was he's, despite signing a 2-year contract, he could very well be moving on in the summer. A little bit of advance notice for you. Next Saturday, in Walsall's game at home to Leighton Orient, we will be having a bit of a meet-up. I've got a deal with Smashburger, who are on the Gallagher Retail Park, and we will be kicking off our coverage from there at 1 o'clock on Saturday. So if you want to join us, I've negotiated a 20% discount for Walsall Fan TV followers on the day of the game. So if you want to come down there, say hello, have a picture with us and that sort of stuff, and even give us your comment on what you think for the game, come along to Smashburgers. But I'll talk more about that in the match preview that'll be coming up during the week. But back to the Salford game. We're going for man of the match, Manny Month. But it was a difficult choice, really, because not many standout performances. Devant Rodney had a solid game, but sort of exposed up front on his own. Wilkinson on the wing and Osadibe on the wing didn't really have the effect in the game that they've been having. So a little bit disappointing, but we push on. As always, thanks for watching Walsall Fan TV, the joy and the pain.